I'm here with Dr. Matthew Cross, and Dr. Cross, it is school season time. Kids are going back to school. Right now we're still in the middle of COVID, people dealing with it, still people getting it. Just kind of where are we at right now with COVID?
So COVID definitely is coming back. There's definitely a resurgence right now. The nice thing is that with the vaccinations and the fact that people have had it 1 or 2, 3 times, it's not being spread as easily. And so if people get it, it's usually mild symptoms. Still happening in some of the older population, but in the kid population, kids are doing great with it.
What should parents do for their kids, or maybe tell their kids or prepare their kids for those classrooms?
Biggest thing is washing your hands, and then if your kid is sick, keep them home. And that's the best way to prevent this, right? We don't want people to be touching something that they shouldn't be touching and then put it in their mouth. And then 2, spreading to other people.
One thing that hasn't really been on our mind as much has been the flu. Now that we are back together and more in a communal setting, how important is it to protect yourself from the flu?
And the best thing is if you're protecting yourself against COVID, you're protecting yourself against the flu. And that's why I err on the fact that if you're having any sort of illness, stay home. Because we sometimes don't know what it is, or sometimes the test is wrong, comes up negative and you are sick. But the flu is still coming around. I actually just had a flu patient just the other day. Right around October, late September is when the flu vaccine will start coming out. So I highly recommend getting the flu vaccine. Just one more thing to cross off the list, hopefully.
Obviously, COVID has been on our mind a lot, but now there is monkeypox that I think people are starting to learn about more. What do we know about monkeypox and the spread of it nationwide?
Well, crazy name for a disease, right? It certainly gets people thinking, but it's been around for quite some time. It's been around since the 50s, actually. And the thing about monkeypox is that you do get the similar symptoms to COVID. You get the body aches, chills, fever, etc. But the good way to, perk your ears about monkeypox is you'll see blisters or vesicles. Sometimes it can be 1 or 2. So if you search the internet and you see a patient with lots of vesicles, and that's monkeypox now, it can be 1 or 2 little blisters or vesicles on the skin. But the nice thing is, especially for our kids population, is that it's 99% sexually transmitted. Doesn't mean that it's only sexually transmitted. There's still a small percentage of people getting it. And usually it's people who are coughing, sneezing, have active oozing vesicles in their system, because it still is contagious otherwise. But again, 99% of it is sexually transmitted.
What else do parents need to know in order to send their kids back to school?
Well, we all know it's been a hot summer. I mean, we're feeling it. And going back to school, kids are waking up early, may not be hydrating as well as they need to. So I highly recommend, as they get out there and get into school, hydrate them the night before, the morning of, remind them to drink a lot of fluids, and not just water. I mean, try to get them some electrolyte fluids. Gatorade, I think, has a little too much sugar, but give them some watered down Gatorade is great. And then, give them a bite to eat. And last but not least, don't forget the sunscreen. Sometimes we get the kids up in the morning and we forget to put sunscreen on before they go to school, but it's going to be a hot one for quite some time. Praying for rain, for sure.
Thank you, Dr. Cross, for your time today, and we appreciate all your knowledge and help, and hopefully have our kids safe this school year.
Well, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure being here and helping y'all out. It's a great service, and I hope we can help spread the value of knowledge to people.
At Mission Park and Mission Park Cares, we'd like to bring you more programming each and every week.
Yes, just subscribe here or catch us every Sunday morning on Fox 29.
And remember, at Mission Park, it's our mission to care.